Did he tell you to, or did you take it upon yourself, or did your parents give you an alternative? Because I want you
No,
to
it
see
was
how
all
hard it
me.
was to for you, because you said it was easy for you, but I'm trying to let the viewers see how easy it was for you. Did they say, "Hey, were you ever given ultimatums from your family?" Is what I'm trying to say.
And I've never once would say it was easy. It was the hardest, most treacherous, most awful time, excuse me, in my life. It was absolute hell. But what I'm saying is that I knew I would survive it deep in my heart, that energy. My parents told me that they would spend essentially their life savings to send me away to a rehab. And that when they came to present that to me as like a I guess what do you want to call it? They just came in and they just said, "We will send you here. Do you think that would be helpful?" I think that flipped the script for me, and I was like, "Shit, I can't let my family do that, so I'm gonna get my shit together," essentially. And I wanna say there's no real nation to my sobriety besides waking up one day and being ready to face it. And so when you're ready to face it, that's when change happens. But until then, I did not know how I was going to get out of the dark, but there was pinholes pierced in the dark walls that were shining some light in that showed me that there was a way. So I just didn't know I still call it a miracle.
Usually, when people are in this situation, you was attracted to, let's call it what it is, chaos. You had a relationship that was with a drug addict. There was probably more of those same repeated behaviors. When you try to redeem yourself to get yourself back because you knew something was burning in you, how difficult was it to get rid of the backstabbers? Did they want to leave? And this is a good question I got to ask. A lot of times when you're hanging around those people, they don't want to see you get clean. How difficult was it for you to transition? Because you just ain't cut those people off cold turkey to some degree.
Yeah, essentially I did. I had to get a new cell phone because we were out of the city and out of the town. It was easy for me to hide essentially for a while, but I ended up moving to the city and I just had to ignore them. Like if they did get my cell phone number, I literally started my life over. So it was like I had to cut all communication with all of those people from my life. And it was traumatic. It was really hard for me even to go into the small town I grew up in because if I would run into those people, it was like PTSD. You feel that in your gut and you remember the times. But eventually, when I started getting better, I ended up helping a whole ton of them. They were inspired by the work that I was doing, which actually inspired them to want more for themselves. So years after I got sober, I went back and I helped a whole bunch of them get through some of their toughest times. So it was beautiful actually.
When you was helping them get through their toughest times, based on your experience, what did you guys find out that you had in common? Led
I mean,
them to led all you guys
everyone's
into
using to cover up anxiety and depression and their mental health, right? So it's like uncovering the self-love. It's like learning how to love yourself again. So really, addicts struggle with managing feelings. They struggle with trauma and they don't want to feel anything. So it's really uncovering that and learning how to like radical self-love, essentially.